Welcome back to Power Life Hacks, the channel where strength meets smart living. If you're over 40 and committed to staying strong, fit, and pain-free, today's episode is for you. We're diving into a controversial but crucial topic: 9 gym machines you seriously need to stop using after 40. Why? Because your body changes, and some machines do more harm than good, especially to your joints, spine, and posture. So grab your protein shake, hit that like, subscribe, and let's get into it. As we age, our joint cartilage wears down, tendons become less elastic, and recovery slows. Gym machines, while convenient, often force your body into fixed movement patterns that don't match your natural biomechanics. That means increased wear and tear, limited mobility, and a higher risk of injury, especially if you already have knee pain, shoulder stiffness, or back issues. Now, I'm not saying all machines are evil, but these 9, they're troublemakers if you're 40 or older. 1. Seated leg extension machine. This one might look harmless, but it's a knee destroyer. Why? It places unnatural shearing force on the knee joint. You're lifting a weight with your shin while seated, not something your knee is designed to do repeatedly. Studies show it puts high strain on the ACL and patellar tendon, especially in older adults with joint degeneration. Better alternative: bodyweight squats, wall sits, or step-ups. These mimic real-world movement and strengthen the quads without joint-on-joint stress. Thunker 2. Behind the neck lat pull-down. This one's a shoulder injury waiting to happen. Pulling the bar behind your head places your shoulder into external rotation and flexion, a risky combo, especially if your rotator cuffs are tight or weakened with age. It also strains the cervical spine as people often push their head forward to avoid hitting the bar. Better alternative: front lat pull-downs or assisted pull-ups. These work the same muscles with a natural movement path. Number 3. Smith machine squats. Controversial take, I know. But here's the deal. The Smith machine locks your body into a vertical path, but squatting isn't a vertical movement. Your hips and knees move in a natural arc. This creates unnatural torque on the knees and spine, and over time, it can lead to imbalances, joint pain, or even herniated discs. Better alternative: goblet squats with a dumbbell or kettlebell. More core engagement, more stability, and more real-world strength. 4. Seated chest press machine. At first glance, this one looks like a solid upper body builder, but if you're over 40, it can do more harm than good. Why? Because it limits scapular movement and can encourage shoulder impingement, especially if you already have poor posture from desk work or driving. Better alternative: push-ups, resistance band presses, or dumbbell chest presses. These allow for a full range of motion and scapular freedom. Number 5. Ab crunch machine. Everyone wants abs, right? But this machine is doing your spine dirty. The crunch machine encourages spinal flexion under load, a movement that can compress the discs in your lower back and increase the risk of disc herniation. And honestly, it's not even that effective at building core strength. Better alternative: planks, dead bugs, or cable wood choppers. These build core stability, which is way more important after 40. Number 6. Seated hip abduction adduction machines. Yup, those machines where you push your knees in and out while seated. These isolate muscles that are better trained with compound functional movements. Plus, sitting while trying to build the booty is just ineffective. For your hip joints. Better alternative: lateral band walks, side lunges, or Bulgarian split squats. They fire up the glutes and engage stabilizer muscles too. 7. Leg press machine. Another controversial one, but hear me out. The leg press loads the lower back and knees in a compressed, seated position. If your spine isn't in perfect alignment, you risk lumbar disc compression, especially with heavy weight. Many older adults also let their lower back roll off the seat, a major no-no. Better alternative, step-ups, lunges, or sled pushes. More functional, less risk. 8. Seated shoulder press machine. Shoulders are one of the most commonly injured joints over 40. And this machine makes it worse. It locks your arms in a vertical pressing path, which can impinge the rotator cuff, especially if you have limited shoulder mobility or tight traps. Better alternative, dumbbell overhead press or landmine press. Safer movement arc and better joint alignment. Number 9. Pec deck, butterfly machine. Trying to build a bigger chest with this one? Be careful. The pec deck places your shoulders in a vulnerable extended position, stretching the anterior deltoid and straining the shoulder capsule, especially in older lifters. Better alternative, cable chest flies or push-ups. You can control the range and protect your joints. Section 10. The science behind it. All. So what's the science say? Functional compound movements improve strength, mobility, and balance as we age. Fixed path machines limit stabilizer activation and can reinforce poor movement patterns. The older we get, the more our nervous system and joints benefit from movement variety, not rigidity. Dr. Stuart McGill, a top spine researcher, warns against repeated spinal flexion under load, like crunch machines and seated leg work. Even the American College of Sports Medicine recommends free weights, cables, and body weight work for adults over 40 to prevent injury and improve balance. Final thoughts. Train smart, not just hard. You don't have to stop training. You just need to start training smarter. Ditching these machines doesn't mean giving up. It means leveling up. Focus on form over ego mobility before intensity, longevity before numbers. You're not 20 anymore. And that's not a bad thing. You're wiser, more disciplined, and now better informed. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. We're all about getting stronger, healthier, and sharper every year. Drop a comment. Which of these machines are you still using? Or which one did you ditch and never look back? Stay strong, stay smart. This is Power Life Hacks signing off.